This is George Priestman with the Boxing Index here in Manchester for the huge Parker versus Chisora card. I'm delighted to be joined by David Nyika. Just talk to me about how does it feel to be on that stage, just so many big names and big names in the room as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is exactly where I projected myself to be right now. So I'm happy, I'm pleased. This is a great opportunity for me to cement myself here in the UK and let people know who I am.
Yeah, you spoke on the stage about wanting to get yourself known to these fans here. Is this a place you could see yourself fighting for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, I lived here for 3 years as a child. I have a British passport. I'm just as much a British citizen as anyone else here. So I definitely see a future here in the UK. This is the mecca for cruiserweight and heavyweight boxing right now, so massive opportunity for me.
Yeah, talk to me about your early career. Then obviously we've had the Olympic success. A lot of people go over there, and we saw a lot of. I know a lot of fighters went over there. Huge potential. They go out early rounds, but to come home with something, with an achievement like that, I mean, it's just great for your career and great for your confidence, I guess, when you enter the pro game.
Yeah, it is. That's essentially my apprenticeship. So my apprenticeship, I am done with that. I'm still planning to go to the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, just because I can. I think I'll be the third athlete to ever win 3 gold medals for New Zealand, so that'll be cool. But long term, I see myself, becoming one of the best cruiserweights of all time, and I need to be knocking people out left, right, and centre to be doing that.
Big words there, big statement. But I mean, we're looking at this weekend on the DAZN, huge platform, huge eyes everywhere. You make a statement here, and suddenly everyone knows your name, and then the big fights can come a lot earlier.
Yeah, well, a lot of the top cruiserweights have moved into the heavyweight division later on in life, so I want to make sure that the cruiserweight division's mine before I even look at turning towards a heavyweight career. But this is the platform to do that, and I give myself every chance of doing so, because I've worked so hard to be here, man, and I've come too far to stop now. So yeah, we're on our way.
So have you been training in Morecambe then? Is that where you've been? Yeah. Just want to make sure for us look an idiot. How's it been up there? I mean, great. I mean, the camp is, everyone knows the camp's great there. The quality of the knowledge, the boxing IQs, and obviously the fighters. It must be great to be up there around such great boxing people.
Absolutely. It's in sunny Morecambe, there's some of the baddest men on the planet. It's been an amazing camp. I feel very lucky to have been a part of that camp, and I don't know if there are going to be camps there in the future. I don't know if that's going to become an ongoing thing, but it was amazing, and I know Joe really relished that opportunity to train with Tyson, having Andy Lee looking after us. It's been amazing, man. Like I can't really put into words what it's meant to me. I'm the smallest fish in the pond, and I thought pretty highly of myself until I realised the calibre of what these guys do. I thought amateur boxing was quite similar to professional boxing, but I have to retract all my statements now, because it's a different world. It's a different world, and I'm learning really quickly. It's nice to be learning again and reforming my idea of boxing. It's just nice to learn again. Nice to feel like a young dog, and I'm hungry. I'm ready to put on a good show this weekend.
I mean, it's great to hear you speak so eloquently about the boxing game and the difference between the amateur and pro. It's great to hear, because obviously the amateur game is so different to the pro game, and you can move so quickly in the pro game as well. I mean, how are you finding, obviously it's only your second fight, but you said the main difference just there. I mean, how does it feel to be on this side of it now rather than the amateur side?
It's interesting. I've kind of realised that amateur boxing feels more like a competition. Professional boxing, the way I've been, the way that Andy and the way that Tyson and John have communicated it, is that professional boxing is a fight, and this is the fight game. This is the hurt business. And if you don't want to get hurt, get out of the sport, because it's inevitable. Like you see Tyson Fury himself, he's been on the canvas a number of times, and he gets up and still kicks ass. So it's really important to recognise, for me, that this is a different game and it's a different kettle of fish. So I've had to adapt, and I'll continue to adapt until I've taken out the cruiserweight division.
Talk to me about the New Zealand legacy then of boxing. Obviously, Joseph Parker has really helped to springboard that across the world. I mean, just how much of a legend is he for New Zealand boxing?
Yeah, he's really paved the way for me, and being attached to Joseph and his progression is massive for me. So it's a great opportunity again, and I really want to keep growing the sport back in New Zealand, because it's an amazing sport. It's beautiful, it's savage, but at the end of the day, I'm my own person, and I want to demonstrate some of the beauty of the sport.
In terms of the fight, obviously you've seen him in the gym, so now he's been. How's he looking? How's he feeling? And is this the best Joseph Parker we're going to see so far in his career?
He certainly thinks so. I've been really impressed. Him and Andy get along really well. They've got a great kind of dynamic. Andy's he's probably the right coach for just about any boxer. He's methodical. He's well read. He's got a great temperament for any fighter. He's calm. Some people probably need a boot up the butt, but he's got so much knowledge that he doesn't have to convince you any more than just telling you what to do and how to do it. So I know that Joe's in the best hands at the moment. He's in great shape. I'm picking, if he doesn't stop him, it'll be a very wide margin.
Yeah, I agree there. I think in terms of yourself, though, I mean, Cruiserweight division, it's like they said up there. I mean, the names in the division, they're not as maybe as well known as perhaps at the top level as it is in the other divisions. There is definitely a sense of this. It's there for the taking for someone to go and become the star of the division. I mean, you look at the people now; it's dominated by British fighters everywhere. I mean, you know them all yourself. Paul, Jack Massey, there's Isaac Chamberlain now. There's obviously Jordan Thompson as well. There's Macaulay, the net of Chris Billham-Smith. I mean, there's so many. I mean, how long before you want to be looking to mix it with these guys? Because I guess you'd love to fight them tomorrow, but I mean, obviously you can't. But how quickly do you want to be moving on to these sort of huge British fights? Yeah.
I'm gonna get to know all of them. Whether it's sooner or later, I'm gonna meet with all the top guys here in the UK. If me and Jordan have been doing great work in the gym, and as long as we're both training under Andy Lee, we won't fight each other. But there's this, like I said before, this is the place to be for cruiserweight boxing, and there are some great fights to be had. So yeah, I can't wait.
So you two have been training together. I mean, there must be some great sparring there. I mean, there must be some serious. I mean, the people in the gym might be. I mean, that could be how long? A couple of years' time. That could be a huge fight. And then obviously they just these have all seen it in the gym sparring. Is that something you think that? I mean, you seem to be very friendly with each other. I mean, but in the future, it's something that could happen.
Yeah, I don't know. The world of boxing is chaotic like that, so it's tough to say. Yeah, it is tough to say, but I do want to fast track my career to the top. Whether or not that takes time, I don't know. I also need to see how this adaptation works in the ring. I've only had 8 weeks with Andy Lee, but from what I understand, I'm learning a lot, and what the improvements I'm making are going to make a big difference, and they're going to produce a lot of knockouts.
Last one for me then, just what we're going to see on Saturday night and what you're hoping to produce on Saturday night.
Oh, dude, goodness me, I feel like I've already said it. I've already said I'm not a violent man, but I'm going to put some hurt on this dude. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I want to do. And yeah, any other cruiserweight needs to hide their insecurities, because I'm here to say, and I'm gonna put them all on notice.
Well, you're a great talker, and you seem a very, very nice man as well. So I can't wait to see you in action on Saturday. I hope all the DAZN members and all the fans around the world are going to see it too. So good luck for Saturday, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the new year as well. Thanks so much. Can I just go a quick photo?